I like cheese.
I like brie.
I like queso.
Are we going to get a bloopers reel?
Yes.
Oh boy. Hi, my name's Bryan, and I'm a chief of staff for a senior vice president in the technology and digital department.
Hi, my name's Victoria, and I'm a communications manager within tech and digital.
I did 2 roles on the college program. I was a safari driver, great. And I was in entertainment, also great.
I only had 1 role, and I was also in entertainment, and that's where I met Bryan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like we met through friends, for sure.
We both reached for the same Disney sweatshirt at
And
the
then we looked up
Emporium.
at each other.
Best friends.
Yes.
I don't remember how we met. We were both in entertainment. We worked a few of the same shifts together.
Yeah. In entertainment, you see the same people a lot, and then you sometimes...
You all have the same friends.
Yeah. I mean, I think we just, met through mutual friends and then realized we worked together, so...
16 years later, here we are.
Yeah. I work for a senior vice president, so I'm chief of staff for him, so I work alongside everybody that's in his organization to help bring digital experiences to life. So whether it be storytelling to a new feature we want to do or something new we want to bring to the app, then we work with all of our partners to tell that story and get buy-in before we launch stuff. So I worked on things like Genie Plus. We've worked with the Magic Band. We've worked with the PhotoPass lenses. Tons of products. If they're in the app, they'd probably come by my desk at some point.
And he's really good at his job.
A lot of deck creation.
Which then I use in communications.
That's true.
Partners.
We work together like that. Yeah.
There's a lot of different platforms that I work with. I really get to highlight our cast and all the cool projects that they're working on, whether it's Genie Plus or Magic Band or all the things behind the scenes that the guests may not know about. I get to talk about all the people that are working on those, and it's really just helping amplify what they're working on because we help power the magic. It was always one of my dreams to work for Disney. I grew up dancing and performing, so getting to perform for Disney was really just chef's kiss for my career. You ruined my take.
No, that was perfect. I knew I wanted to stay with Disney. I did have 2 more years of college I had to go back and finish, and so that was a big priority for me to finish that, but I was able to come back on a professional internship.
The college program has a The college program had a really profound impact on my life, not only just with Disney, but I was able to get jobs within other companies based on the experience that I had at Disney. Anytime I interviewed for a job, the first thing they'd see on my resume was that I worked in Disney Entertainment. Instant boost during the interview, and everyone wanted to talk about that. And so it really helped me just throughout my entire career. And then eventually I did come back to Disney, and so many people that I work with are college program people too. So it's a really nice connection, just, big circle of life.
It's also a really good connection inside the company because I can't tell you how many different departments I've worked with. And now working in the technology and digital departments, all the apps and websites, I never would have thought I would have been there. Those things didn't even exist when my college program started. So the iPhone came out in 2007. That's when I started.
Yeah, we've been around for a bit.
So.
I think one of the best things to do during your college program is really just network and reach out to people. You're not being annoying when you reach out to other professionals and say, can you help me with this? Can I learn a little bit more about your job? Can I do a day in the field? Because I love when people reach out to me and want to do that because I felt like I was too nervous to do it when I was in the college program. And so now when someone else asks if they want to take some of my advice, I'm like, yeah, sure. Come sit with me. Let me tell you a little bit about my job. Let me tell you about this department. Let's get your foot in the door.
I had a bunch of different roles along the way, and I didn't realize some of those people that I would meet along the way would be key in helping me get to where I am today. So it's the relationships that you make, the people that you meet, and how you perform in your job. Oh boy, we're the 2 best friends.
And now we work at Disney.
Do you want us to answer questions differently or again?